Rader Podcast, December 2017, number 10, I believe, right? Yeah. So when we started this, I only had ideas of 6 of them. And then you guys and our fellow customers gave me a few more ideas, and so finally we're at number 10. So I just wanted to, at number 10, say thank to everybody for watching, all 5 of you. And if you have feedback or you have other ideas for podcasts that you'd like to see or hear, let us know. I apologize for the audio glitches in the previous 2. I thought it was Rader's computer, but then it happened on the Mac Mini, so I swapped out the whole system except for the microphones, and I'm starting to troubleshoot. So audio is going to sound a little bit different this time. Probably a lot of that AC. I could hear it earlier when I was doing audio tests. And then finally, the focus on this podcast is going to be domain names, and say probably 95% of our users don't really get involved in the domain names. So RadarSolutions.com, there's only 1 or 2 people here that actually deal with that. But if you're a CEO, CFO, president, accounts payable, you get the mail in the morning or the afternoon, whatever, this is going to probably be relevant to you. But first, what is a domain name, Mr. McClurg? Courtney's here.
Hey!
Yeah, welcome, Courtney.
Yeah, sorry.
What the heck are you doing
It feels so natural having you in here, Courtney, that I totally forgot to introduce you. So we have Sam and Jason McClurg again, and now we have Courtney in here for our Christmas domain slamming podcast.
Ho, ho, ho.
So welcome.
Christmas.
Are you nervous?
Very.
Okay. Don't be.
Yes.
So, I'm sorry, Mr. McClurg, what is a domain name?
To put it complicatedly, I guess a domain is an identification string that defines a realm of an administrative autonomy, authority, and control.
Straight out of Wikipedia.
I got that right off of Wikipedia.
Yeah,
Straight out of the textbook.
That's your web address, essentially. That's like if you have a home address, your domain is sort of like where you live on the internet as well.
So RadarSolutions.com is a domain name. Google.com is a domain name. Apple.com is a domain name. Microsoft. Those are all domain names. You purchase those through a domain registrar. There's an organization that oversees this whole thing. That's not important. But if .gov.edu, .com, .mil, .org, .net, .int are, I think, were the first ones. I don't even know.
.ninja.
.ninja is now one. .solutions is now. .ninja is the best, though. .run, we have Rader.run.
Yeah, Rader.run. Rader.solutions.
Yep, Rader.solutions.
Didn't YouTube change theirs too?
Isn't it? Yeah, u.tube.
Oh, no kidding.
I thought I saw something like that.
I'm sure they have that now.
Courtney, with domain names, there's DNS records. So what is a DNS record?
A DNS record is what lets the internet know where domains live, such as servers or email addresses or websites.
Yep. So it's just the list of records associated with the domain that says, hey, I'm going to go to RadarSolutions.com in my browser. It looks and says, hey, where's this server? It looks to a DNS server and says, it's over here. So let me go get information there. And you send an email to RadarSolutions.com, and where am I going to go? It looks at the DNS records. So
like an address book.
Yeah, it's like an address book. Yeah.
We have a list of records for all of our managed domains.
We do.
Yep. All right, Sam, domain name scams. That's kind of what this is all about, is domain slamming and domain name scams.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad actors out there. So a domain name scam is an intellectual property scam or a confidence scam. You know, the con men. You got the internet con men out there. Unscrupulous domain name registrars attempt to generate revenue by tricking businesses into buying, selling, listing, or converting a domain name. My wife actually owns a business. She received a piece of mail saying, renew your domain subscription. And it had nothing to do with her business's domain name. It was just $275 to list her domain on a website.
On a list.
That's it.
Yep.
But it didn't have anything to do. She wouldn't lose her email. She didn't do this. But she was about to write the check, and I said, "Wait, hold on. What is that? Don't do that."
It's a good thing she married an IT guy.
That's right.
Do you ever go to one of those lists? It's literally just a list.
It's just a list of domains, and then they kind of aggregate some information about the business, like the address and the phone number. It's all easily obtainable. But that business, paid however much money to this business. It's a scam.
Yep. So the biggest domain name scam that we see is called domain slamming. So, Mr. McClurg, what is domain slamming?
Well, it's essentially whenever an unscrupulous actor tries to trick a domain owner to switching their domain registrar. Yep. Essentially.
That's exactly what it is. And almost all of our customers have gotten one of these in the mail. I'll put it up on the screen, but that's what it looks like right there. This came to us, to Rader Solutions, and said, request by September 25th, 2017, pay us $180 to renew your domain. And basically what they're trying to do is steal it. Though, in fine print over here, it says, this notice is not a bill. So legally, they can send this to you. It's, I mean, it's not a legal thing because it says it's not a bill, but it looks like a bill, and it looks like that you need to pay this in order to keep your domain.
Misleading.
And they're just trying to take it from you is all they're trying to do.
Yeah.
And then, of course, when they take it, that means they have your DNS records, and they can stop your mail, they can stop your website, they can stop your servers. So you don't want to fall for that. And that's the important takeaway in this podcast.
Is it really a scam if it's totally legal?
Yeah, I mean, technically, because they're trying to take away your business essentially, and then make you pay to get it back
Under false pretenses.
false pretenses. Yeah.
So that's the scam part, I guess.
Yeah, it's a scam. But if you actually paid this, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You paid it, and it says it's not a bill. So
Yeah.
But we have had people who have paid for these things, and then we have to make the domain private and like lock it down, and so there's things that we can do. Moving on from that, the other big scam is like website type scams, internet fraud. So Courtney, what is internet fraud or SEO scams is what I want to talk about.
It's a scam that tries to generate money by tricking you into paying search engine for search engine optimization services.
So for SEO services, yeah. Sam, what is SEO?
Search engine optimization. That's when you promote your domain in such a way that it becomes more visible in searches on search engines such as Google, Yahoo, Bing, all the big ones. So
the biggest scam, search engine optimization.
Right, that seems like that's a scam right there. But yeah, a lot of companies will pay their marketing company or whoever's doing their website to do search engine optimization, to do certain things of the website to make it higher promoted on Google. But because people don't really know what this is, it's pretty easy to, again, send a piece of mail to your business and say, it's time to renew your SEO services.
I get a lot of spam about that.
These people are not doing the SEO services for this company. It's a scam, just like SEO is a scam. I think that's it, guys. Anything else?
No.
All right. Good deal.
Yeah, this is good stuff to know, but it's just not as useful to everybody in an organization.
Right. Not everybody needs to watch this podcast.
What did you think domain slamming was? Did you know what domain slamming was, or did you think it was like slam dancing?
No. I was pretty much like, are we going to get a circle pit in here? Like, is that what's going to go on?
We need to clear the table and play some rock.
Yeah, I was gonna denounce domain moshing in front of everybody.
It sounds a lot more technical than it is.
Slamming is really the way to go. No, I guess I knew what it was insofar as like I knew that it existed, and I knew like when I encounter it, I know it. Like I might not know what it is, but whenever I see it, I know it. Like
yeah. Well, and I didn't know that it was a named thing until I started doing more research in email phishing.
Right.
And it was just something that something that had passed
recently.
by on some wiki page I saw, and like, what is domain slamming? This is interesting. Yeah. And then I realized it's what we've been dealing with ever since domains first came out, and we deal with it on usually around January, February is pretty heavy, and then again at the end of the year. So that's why I wanted to do this one towards the end of the year before January, February, when all of our customers get hit with this, because it's going to happen. So be safe out there.
Courtney, you get a lot of mail. Do you see all this stuff?
Yes, and whenever I receive the mail, I give it to Jason so that he can show our customers as examples of what not to pay. Because we've had customers call and say, we paid you guys for our domain, but we just got another bill and they want us to pay for our domain. Well, that's not a legit bill.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's a scam.
Ours is legit.
So one of the takeaways is, yes, please call and talk to Courtney, and then she'll pass it on to me. Ask for Courtney by name, right?
What about phone calls, Jason? We get anything that, like phone calls asking about this kind of stuff?
So we would record them for a while, and it was one of my great pleasures in life is to draw these phone calls out as long as possible, because I don't want to say I liked wasting people's time, but I like wasting my time with other people, and they will always, it's always a call that they have a very important business proposition for you, or something about my computer has been seriously infected or wrong, and they need to get in immediately, and they have no idea that I'm working at an IT firm.
Those are some of my favorite phone calls, just to hear you talk to them, because I'll sit at my desk, right, like listening to music or something with one ear open, and then I hear McClurg like just talking weird, like it's not a customer, and so headphones come off, and I just kind of sit there and I listen, and they're fun. Yeah.
So the next one I get, I am going to say, okay, I'm going to let you into my computer. if you listen to me beatbox for 10 minutes. And I promise you, somebody's going to take the bait. Like they're going to get an earful of McClurg beatbox.
Please make sure that one's recorded.
Yeah, it's going to.
I want to use that beatbox for something. Yeah,
Certainly.
I want to put it in a song or something.
McClurg on a recorded line.
Maybe I'll change the podcast theme song to that.
That would be
beatbox.
beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Everybody have good holidays.
Thanks,
and
Courtney.
we'll see you in the new year.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Courtney.
Come back.
That's right.